Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 13th to the 19th. If you are new to my channel, I use tarot, astrology, and my guides to lead your reading. The reason I use astrology is because astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries. Now, this week, Sagittarius, a couple things I'm just going to bring up. First, Mercury is going into Gemini today. This means that we have 5 planets in their domicile. If you don't speak astrology, that's fine. It just means, when these planets are in their home signs, they're comfortable, all right? Should be an easy breezy week, but also with that full moon tomorrow in your sign, Sagittarius. I love that for you, all right? You're really gonna feel it. First of all, I want you to actually go outside and look at it because it's one of those super full moons. And when they say that, it's just, you know what I mean? It's really just orbiting really close to Earth, so it looks really big. But because it's going to look really big, it's going to be beautiful. Also, it's in your first house. So, a lot of really great things. Listen, I want the takeaway for this week. If there is a theme for the week, it's long hair, don't care. I want you to have fun, Sagittarius. It's all about having fun. Y'all are the life of the party. I really want you to just go with that energy. I want you to feel good this week. All right, Sagittarius? Want you to feel really good. As we know, Jupiter and Mars and Aries are still in your 5th house of love, family. I love this week for you. So I've given these cards a really good shuffle. Let's go ahead and get started for this week, June 13th to 19th for Sagittarius, Sun and Rising. Okay, so I do the traditional Celtic Cross spread. Now, it's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, if you are new to my channel, it would be great if you like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. I do weekly and monthly, and I do like the random one. I do a weekly celebrity reading, which is just fun for me to do something a little different. And they're always based on subscriber requests. All right, so feel free to, if you want celebrity read, feel free to drop it in the comments. Now, listen, Sagittarius. Wow, I like this. All right. I really, really do like this. Listen, this is really, really great. I mean, you got temperance. I love it. Okay, so we're coming out of a place. Look, Sagittarians, listen, you've had some sort of really positive momentum in your, something that really brought you to this point. You could have been recognized recently at work. You could have been recognized at home. Things that could have been really good at home. You could have felt like you reached some sort of achievement recently, and that's really great. And whether that is with work, whether that is with the relationships, whether that's at home, whether it's a personal achievement of yours. Maybe you stopped a bad habit. Maybe you did something where you were a little bit more giving. Maybe you made up with a family member that you were fighting with. Whatever it is, you're in a good place, Sagittarius. There's a lot of personal development and identity focus here, and this is really good, especially with this full moon in Sagittarius. Now, again, you pulled your temperance. I love it. I love how the cards work this way. Now, so here's the thing, and this is what I love about this, is that this really is, when I say, like, have fun this week and take it easy, I really want you to do that. This is a good, this card is all about balance, right? It's all about balance. If you think about the temperance historically, the alchemist, right? So taking all the ingredients, taking every little thing, making the perfect blend, the perfect recipe, it's all about that balance, right? And so this is really just beautiful energy, and I love this for you for this week. This is the heart of the matter. This is kind of like the theme of the week for you, okay? Now, I do want you to get a little bit, you can see, the archangel here has her foot in the collective consciousness, the water, right? Collective consciousness. I want you to dip your toes a little bit in that this week. You can see that she's dipping her toes. She's not rushing in. She's not diving in. This is all about being slow and steady, but it's also like having that internal balance is so important. And if you're in your head a lot, Sagittarius, this is a good time to just take that step out, all right, into the conscious. And listen, you did get the Ace of Cups too. The Ace of Cups, one of the most beautiful cards. It came up in your challenge area, and I don't want you to think that that's a bad thing. It's just saying that this balance is going to help you move forward into a place of feeling this overflowing of emotions, but not even overflowing emotions. We're talking next level, above and beyond state of nirvana, all right? This is all about just pure joy, for energy frequency, like off the Richter scale, okay? But again, remember, find that balance within, all right? To get that, because sometimes, if there is a level of imbalance within you, if there's something that you're focusing on more than other things, we want to like balance that all out, all right? Secondly, you did get the Four of Wands. So it looks like, with this recent recognition, I feel like it's really inspired you. And I feel like you feel really inspired this week. And if you are not feeling really inspired, you should feel really inspired. This is all about, speaking of like public achievement and victory and success from your past, this is all about you have your mind on kind of like a milestone, all right? And this, again, can be related to, if you're here for love, it could be marriage. This is a big marriage card. It could be love. It could be taking your relationship to the next level. This could be happy home, moving into a new place, all right? This can also be with career, getting that promotion, finding that job you want. There's something you're looking for that, all right? That showed up in your crown. Now, King of Swords, deep down inside. I love this for you, King of Swords. Listen, the only king in the tarot deck who is looking directly at you, all right? All the other kings, like side to side. So what I love about this is there is some truth seeking going on deep down inside. You want to get to a point where you have nothing to hide. You know yourself within and out. A lot of intellectual energy here, all right? This is the Swords, okay? So I love where this is going because it's going to the Four of Swords, okay? So there could have been something I feel like things have just been, I'm getting a lot of overwhelming energy. There could have been a lot going on for you, okay? And I am getting a lot, there is, remember again, all that activity in your fifth house of love, okay? Love, 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 love. But the fifth house represents a lot of other things too. But right now, it's just, there's a lot of focus for Sagittarians in terms of love, looking for love, being in a relationship, taking it to the next level, or even just having spent so much time with someone, you need like a little bit of a breather because it was so new to you and it was such beautiful energy, all right? But here's the thing, you did get the Four of Swords, and I love that. It's all about resting, it's all about healing, it's all about recovery. This is going to happen this week. You are going to have a moment to breathe. Again, I want you to have an easy week, and I want you to enjoy yourself. We have a full moon in your sign, okay? We have a full moon in your sign, and listen, full moons really do expose a lot of truth too. And so I feel like there is, if you are on this truth quest, I think that is going to happen. You're going to find a lot of things, but it really is going to happen when you balance things out in your life, but also come to a place where you can have a little, breath, or take a little breath, all right? You also have a lot of support too, and I want you to know that, all right? There's a lot of support energy around here, and this is really good. So listen, you have nothing to worry about so far, all right? So far. We're going to go to your staff, Sagittarius. I do love this reading, and I do love the energy. This is really crazy. Okay, so now, Sagittarius, this is going to be a big week for you, all right? Really, really big week. Trust me, it is going to be a big week. First of all, we'll get to those later. You got the Page of Swords. Now, listen, I want you to just go for it. If you're sitting on the fence of something, I want you to go for it. Page is all about, pages usher in a lot of new change, okay? They're really interesting because they're not yet a knight, not yet a queen, not yet a king. The pages are kind of like the newbies, right? So there's something that if you are not looking for something new in your life, if you're not going after something that feels something that may be new to you, maybe it is like a new role in a position, maybe it is like a new partner or whatever it is, you could be looking for it soon, okay? If you're not already, all right? This is, again, your mind. This is, there's a lot of swords here, so there's a lot going on in your head, all right? But this really is like, even for those Sagittarians who feel like you need to put your mind in a different place, in a very new place, all right? And that's always a good thing, all right? New is fresh, and I love that for you. So That's really good. Go with it. Secondly, you did get the Four of Cups. Now listen, this is really interesting because I think actually this has come up in everyone's reading so far this week. Okay? This is just a gentle reminder. If there is something that does come through this week and it's not exactly what you looked for, or if there's something that you wanted and you don't get it, I want you to be grateful either way, okay? I want you to put that energy out there. You can see here, the universe is offering him this new beautiful cup, right? He already has 3 cups, and he's looking at that cup. He's like, we don't want to have that kind of energy. We want to have that energy. And listen, we can talk about the laws of attraction. We can talk about quantum physics if you want me to go into it. I can do all that. I can tell you how Albert Einstein himself said everything is energy, okay? Everything has energy. Listen, we want to raise our vibration levels to the highest frequency possible all the time. So when we have that energy of there's something that you wanted, you didn't get, and you're grumpy about it, no. We want to say, thank you, universe, gracious, grateful. I mean, it is, listen, one. And speaking of which, I mean, the collective, this is all about oneness, right? The temperance, that's you. This is all about oneness. This is the #1 rule in the 12 universal laws of attraction, oneness, okay? And then being gracious and grateful. So that's going to help your vibration levels go up, all right? That's going to help you move forward, and that's going to help you attract the things that you want, and they're going to come through, okay? But as long as if you have the energy of, well, this isn't what I wanted, or, gosh, I really went for, I tried to get a promotion, and I asked for this much, but they only gave me this much. Come on, at least you still got something, okay? The things that you want, they're still going to come, all right? What you were shooting for, that's still going to come. You just can't, it's just better to be grateful about everything that comes through now. And it's so funny, like I said, this has come up in pretty much everyone's readings this week, all right? So another thing, I should mention that we do have Neptune squaring the sun and the moon on Tuesday, tomorrow, all right? Now, and that's funny because Neptune it kind of clouds things, you know, kind of makes things, listen, strong word, but delusion. There's a lot of like delusional energy with Neptune. So it's really interesting this card is coming up, but I don't want you to delude yourself, and I want you to like keep your eyes on the prize. Listen, you also got the Ten of Swords. There's something you want to come to the end, okay? There's something that you just want to, all right? And I know it looks like a grim card, but I think that one of the things for you, Sagittarius, is there could have been something that you've gone through and you just don't want to have that experience again. And I'm here to tell you, you will never have that experience again. So don't let your past dictate your present. Don't let your past steal your present, okay? And that's why it's so important for this balance moving forward, this recovery and healing moving forward, because this is all about, it's the 10, baby. 10 is the end. You will never have to experience this again. I want you to look at this card. Those swords, look at it as they're aligning your chakras as you move forward, all right? So, you got the Tower, all right? Big, big, big week for you, Sagittarius. Really big week for you. And listen, I don't want you to be a bit afraid of the Tower card. First, let me tell you about the Tower card. Tower, scary, looking. All right, keyword scary looking, okay? Now, look, it's scary looking because people are falling out of the tower from the lightning strike. The tower is crumbling, the tower is falling. We can talk about the history of the tower from Tower of Babel to, there's so much, symbolic references here. But here's the thing, 2 reasons why people are afraid of this. The tower means that something unexpected is going to happen and it's going to be life-changing. #1 reason people are scared of the Tower card, 1, people do not like changes, okay? Secondly, people do not like surprises. But I'm here to tell you, Sagittarius, everyone goes through a Tower moment, okay? It's a way for us to grow. It's a way for us to evolve. And listen, you can't be stuck in the same situation all the time. Sometimes these things that you're stuck onto, or maybe a pattern or a routine or even a relationship that you're in, something could happen and move it along because you're meant to move further from that, okay? You're meant to grow from it. Everyone's meant to have these Tower moments, so I don't want you to be afraid of it at all. If there's a sign that is the most happy-go-lucky. It's y'all anyway, so I don't have any concerns over that, but just know that for some Sagittarians, that may happen this week. But what did I freaking tell you? Jesus, look what you just got. This Tower moment is bringing you that joy you've wanted. Can you believe that? This Tower moment is bringing you have to go through this Tower moment to get to this moment of joy. The 10 of Cups, complete, full happiness. This is the only rainbow in the tarot deck. How funny is that? You got the lightning storm, you got the rainbow. Sagittarius, you have nothing to worry about this week. You are going to have a Tower moment. I don't want you to be afraid of it. I want you to go into it. If something does happen, and listen, with the Tower moments, they are life-changing, but they can be very minor and they can be very major, okay? I'm getting the message. Some Sagittarians already know this, that something may be coming, okay? Even if it's unexpected. I feel like some Sagittarians are knowing something's coming, okay? And listen, if it is something as big as a divorce, if it is something as big as a breakup, if it is something as big as, you know, you losing your job, just know it was meant to happen, because it wouldn't have let this thing that's supposed to be in your life come through, all right? So, Sagittarius, that said, big week for you. I'm very excited for you. I really, honestly am very excited for you. Leave comments, claim it. Listen, again, don't be afraid of the Tower moment. Be grateful in the moment. And you are, listen, in a really good place anyway. This is all about, again, very personal journey here, okay? But Sagittarius, I love y'all, all right? Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.